Welcome back. Over the past 30 years, Saratoga Springs Cross Country has achieved unparalleled success. Both the girls and boys teams have combined for 10 national titles, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. In addition, the Blue Streaks have won 22 state titles, 25 federation titles, and close to 30 sectional titles. This year, it's no surprise they're at it again. Earlier today, Kelly O'Donnell sat down with one half of the masterminds behind the dynasty.
And the winning tradition has continued again this year. The Saratoga Springs boys are ranked third in the state. The girls are ranked second in the country. And for the past 30 years, behind the Saratoga cross country team has been the coaching duo of Linda Kranick and her husband Art. 30 years.
Yep, 30 years ago, Art came to Saratoga to teach, and that's when we started coaching together.
Tell me how you got involved in coaching in the first place. You have a background in running?
Yeah, but back when I was in high school, girls' sports weren't anything like this because that was before Title IX. And I got into coaching because Art has always coached, even when he was student teaching, and I knew I wouldn't see him unless I started coaching too. So when he came up here, it was the start of something big.
And how were you able to make it something big? How did you develop that culture where people that grow up in Saratoga Springs want to be involved in running?
I think Art and I are very passionate about what we do. We complement each other. We each have our own role. Obviously, I'm the one who talks to reporters. You won't see Art doing too many interviews, but we work very well together. We've been together for a long time, since we were in high school, and I think that's a big part of it.
Is there something that, not that you necessarily want to give away trade secrets, but do you feel like you and Art have a philosophy when it comes to coaching that might be different?
Well, our philosophy is just every day do the best you can, and what happens, happens. We were both science teachers, and we look at this as a classroom. I think that's a big part of it. I think teachers make the best coaches, and I think that's part of the success, is to work this just like we did our science classrooms.
In many ways, do you do that? Are there formulas that you look at? Do you maybe break down numbers and spreadsheets? How involved do you get?
A lot of it is just 30 years of data. I believe there's no substitute for experience. We know a lot more now than we did back when we started. We've always said if we had Sherry Goddard on the team now, she would be much better than she was when she was in high school, because we know a lot more. And yeah, as scientists, we collect the data, and we can see patterns and trends, and that's a big part of it.
And when you kind of reflect back on 30 years in the championships and that sort of thing, what maybe stands out? What are the most rewarding moments for you?
I think the first boys' state title was very rewarding in 1988, and we are still in contact with all of those young men. And then I guess there are too many to mention here. That's one of them. The national title for girls. A lot of times when we weren't expected to win and we did, that's something special. But a lot of times it's not the wins. It's certain kids who just work really hard and come into their own, and that means a lot to us. So it's not everything that you'd see in the newspaper, not everything that you can measure in wins and losses. We had a girl slip on the ice, break her leg in February, and she ended up making varsity cross country in September, and that's one tough kid. And we just went to her wedding in September, so that's important.
And my guess is you've probably now had runners that have graduated, had their own kids that are maybe coming through the program or have come through the program? Absolutely.
We have a young man now, Troy Pren, whose mother, Lynn McGurty Pren, was on the girls' state championship team in 1987. So that's something special. And the wedding we went to in September was the 37th wedding of former athletes that we've been to. So that says a lot. It also says a lot about our age, but that says a lot. We can skip that, yes.
One of the stars of your team now on the girls' side is Kelsey Camille. Has she surprised you, what she's accomplished at such a young age, just a freshman?
Yes, I have to say that. In 30 years of watching kids, she's accomplished quite a bit, and since this is her first season of cross country, she's still learning, the strategies and what's involved. So we see an awful lot of potential in Kelsey, and just as Kelsey said, a lot of room for improvement, just as she gets to learn the sport. She's a student of the sport.
And we did have a chance to talk to Kelsey earlier today. Here's what she had to say. First of all, when did you decide that going out for the track team a couple of years ago was something you wanted to do?
Well, I knew a lot of my friends were doing it, and I knew that it would be good training for other sports, and I thought it would be fun, so I decided to do it right before it started in winter.
What makes it fun for you, running cross country?
The training is hard and challenging, which I like, and I just really like to race.
What is it about the race you like?
I really like the competition. I'm a really competitive person.
What's it been like to win some of the races that you've won? What's it felt like?
It feels good, but there's always people pretty close behind me.
Best of luck, Kelsey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And recently, Kelsey's broken a couple of course records. She's still undefeated as a runner. What's her ceiling? How good could she be?
That is yet to be seen, but I think the common factor with Kelsey and Aiden Tooker is they just love the competition, and they just can't wait to get on the starting line. So with that kind of attitude and her ability, I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised all year.
So this next question, then, to wrap up, isn't necessarily living in the moment either, but 30 years already. How long do you see yourself doing this?
30 more.
That's the plan?
I hope. I hope that's the plan. 30 more. We can't picture doing anything else. We love what we're doing, and it's absolutely entertaining. We recently, as a gift, we got a journal, and we're going to start writing down our experiences because this is a lot of fun. We enjoy it.
Congratulations on all your success, and I hope for another 30 years.
Thank you.
It's not just the coaches Kranick who have family ties in the program. For Blue Streak star Aiden Tooker, his abilities run in the family as well. It's tonight's Slice of Life. One of the stars of the Saratoga Springs cross country program is Aiden Tooker, who just committed to Syracuse University. Joining me now on the track here. First of all, when did you know that you wanted to go to college to pursue running?
Kind of when I started. It was something that came naturally, and I really enjoyed it, and I want to continue as long as I possibly could.
What about Syracuse made you want to go there?
Coach Fox, head coach there, he's got a big vision, and he kind of presented it as wanted me to be a part of it, and he just wants to win a national championship, and I thought that's a pretty good goal, and it fit. So.
Well, you're not the only Tooker on this team. We got 4 of them here. So joining me now, we have Brady, Dawson, Maddie, and of course Aiden. So guys, running's really kind of a family affair. Is this something that you've always done with your brothers and sister?
No.
No? So how did it all get started?
My mom wanted it to run in the family, just to have that as a family thing.
Okay, and we got 2 twins here even. Who's the faster of the 2 twins?
I am.
Oh yeah? Is it really competitive between all 4 of you?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, so Maddie, being the only girl here, are you competitive to try to beat the boys?
Yes, I definitely am, and I think I'm going to try to stay in front of them as long as possible.
How's that working out for you so far?
Pretty good. I mean, I just got to catch up to Aiden.
What do you guys think of your big brother going to Syracuse?
I always wanted him to go to Syracuse.
I wanted him to go a little bit farther out so I could have his room.
But he's staying close. So big brother probably looking over you, protecting you a little bit. Did you want him to go far? Are you happy he's in New York?
I'm actually happy he's staying because we've been close ever since we were little, and yeah, it's just nice that he'll be staying close.
Family dinners. Is it just all cross country talk all the time?
Usually when we get home, we're pretty tired from practice, but yeah, they like us talking about it, and yeah, in a way it is.
And then when it's meet day, or when you guys are out there running, competing, are you cheering for each other?
Or laying back at where we usually meet, relaxing. But we try to, after every race, we try to go out and cheer for our team.
Coach Kranick says she believes the younger 3 Tookers all have the talent to join Aiden and run at a Division I level.